So Gordon, what's up, buddy? He says, hey, a few months ago, you mentioned that you have ranked blogger sites on the first page very quickly by blasting them with 60,000 or more blogger comment backlinks. So since they will rank quickly using that method, I was wondering if one was to take a more traditional approach instead, so as to provide less likelihood of a future penalty and use a very limited number of good quality first tier links along with a reasonable but high number of second tier links and blast the second tier links with a third tier of 60,000 backlinks. Would the time to rank to the first page be the same or different, and why? I don't know. It would probably take longer to rank, and I don't know that that would work. I mean, it likely would, but I haven't tested that. So this is pure speculation. And I every time without testing stuff, guys, I'm never going to just say this is the answer, because I don't know. I have to always preface anything that I say with, or disclaim this is speculation, right? Which is what I'm doing now. I don't, my guess is that it would take longer to see the effect. And I don't know that it would work. It probably would if you hit it hard enough with tiered link building, but I've not tested that, because here's the thing. You say right here where it says, so as to provide less likelihood of a future penalty. I've never seen a blogger blog get penalized. Seriously. I mean, I'm not saying it can't happen. I've just never seen it. I've spammed the shit out of bloggers, any Google property, and I've never seen them actually penalized. Not a single one. So, I'm not saying it can't happen. I'm just saying I've never seen it. I want to be clear about that. Again, I don't see the point in going through all that additional trouble, Gordon, with the blogger blog. It's blogger, it's Google, right? Spam away. The problem where I would say be careful is don't do it with a branded blogger. Right? A branded blogger is different. I treat my branded assets as if they're extensions of the money site now. I really do. I know that for years, Semantic Mastery, we taught to spam the shit out of the tier one branded assets. That's what we did. We just bulk or kitchen sink spam. We would throw at what my former partner and Rob used to call the SEO shield. I think they still call it that. But branded entity assets, branded tier one assets, period. Okay. We would just spam the shit out of them. That was what we did for years, and it worked. My methodology has shifted a lot in the last 2 years. I prefer not to use bulk spam. If I'm going to use bulk spam, I only do it very strategically to do things like power up citations, business directory listings, things like that. And it's not even really much to power them up as it is to just help them to get crawled. And I don't even care if they index. It's just really to get them crawled. So I really don't do much with bulk spam at all anymore, except for occasionally when I do a test on something like Blogger, or you can do it with G Site still. Patch.com classified announcement posts, those work really well too. For these kind of spam gigs, you could probably still, I haven't done it in a couple of years now, but a Weebly, could probably spam a Weebly and get the same kind of results. So what I'm trying to say is with a branded asset, though, I don't recommend doing that, because I try to treat the branded assets as if they're extensions of the money site. So in that case, I would only do topically relevant links to that blog, right? And then you could do additional links, like you could spam away at tier 3 if you wanted to. But again, as a branded blogger, which would be a tier 1 asset, I would only do topically relevant links to that, if that's clear. Okay. If it's a non-branded blogger, like if you're creating a supporting asset or like a persona blog or something like that, that you're going to be using just to rank that's not actually linking directly to any of your tier 0 assets, right? So money site or Google business assets, then by all means, you can hammer away at that, right? But if it's a branded blogger, then something like what you're talking about up here would be the kind of the approach that I would take. That is the approach that I take with all of my link building clients and my own clients. This is what we do now. We basically treat all of the branded assets as if they're extensions of the money site. So we only build topically relevant links to those. And now, to a lesser degree, I'm testing a little bit with doing some of the geographically relevant links to the branded assets. But for right now, I'm still focused mainly the locally relevant links. We're still pointing directly at the money site and the Google business assets. I don't have enough testing to determine whether building locally relevant links to branded tier 1 assets is a good strategy or not yet. The jury's still out on that one. Okay.